MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now batting, Jonathan Daza. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
First offering on its way. Daniel Murphy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very high, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. John Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Batting first, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Set to get his day started, Wilson Contreras, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Murphy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That is it. The shortstop, Story.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Will go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Tony Walters. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tony Walters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
So now to the plate, John Gray. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Daza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Up high, 2-1 now. Strike 2 up in the zone.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Walters, the runner at second with one away. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the 3-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. But it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Nolan Arenado as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Has a look, now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. To 1-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Lays off 2-2 now. Too high, ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Go to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping up now, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Desmond.
Standing in, Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. 1-1 to Schwarber. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. Story brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Tony Walker.
Now here's the pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
At the plate now, John Gray. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Untitled Chapter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. Colorado's out in front 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jason.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Happ.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Happ. Now here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he misses there, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
.30 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. Jesus Luzardo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Jesus Luzardo.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walker.
At the plate, Tony Walters. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit down the line at first. The 2-1 to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Gray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chris Bryant now, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 41st home run of the year for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hey. 1-2 now. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Daza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Line drive to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Yency Almonte gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ian Happ, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis.
Nope.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Kipnis is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
McGee benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Second and third here, one man out. And it misses. 3-1 now. McGee has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high fours. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Greg Allen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number one, Greg Allen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. McGee comes set. Here's the first pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Oh, now a line drive. This is going to get down. A potential game changer in the making. Hayward scores. it's cut off, so all three runners are in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Brian Shaw takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
Four runs here in this half inning. Hit to first. Murphy has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rockies 4. Brad Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The Cubbies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talked about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
In now, Trevor Story. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Wick, a native Texan. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but the grind as being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Out, nobody on. Yes, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching. Ways to get guys